You might have heard in 2018, LeithCars.com sponsored a NASCAR race team, entering the number 66 Toyota Camry driven by Timmy Hill in the first ever Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This year, we're back for both Charlotte races, and Timmy is bringing the all-new Toyota Supra race car with him. So get strapped in, because you're coming with us too on 0 to 60 TV. I'm Mark Arson for LeithCars.com. For a very special episode of 0 to 60 TV, we're here at Leith Toyota, and so glad to see again NASCAR driver and team owner Timmy Hill back here with us again, man. Welcome back to Raleigh and Leith Toyota.
Well, thank you for having me back. I'm excited to be here at Leith Toyota. Thanks for coming back, and we're very excited to be partnering back up for both Charlotte's
races this year.
The Oval and the Roval. So.
Yeah. Oval and the Roval. I like that.
Right.
Hashtag Oval and the Roval. Yeah, I mean, since we were involved with you, Timmy, in NBM Motorsports last September at the first ever Roval, it's kind of been like counting down the days until we can get involved again and, you know, consider Charlotte the home track here in the state. But, you know, I got to ask you, this year there's been a lot of changes since last fall when we saw you last. You know, you are now a team owner outside of NBM Motorsports, kind of going at your own, part-time owner?
Yes. So for me, yeah, I kind of ventured into a new role in addition to what I'm already doing. So this year I kind of started my own truck team, and we're doing a partial schedule. I'm just trying to branch out. I love the sport so much. I just want to keep diving into more and more roles. So it's been fun. We've run 2 races so far, and our truck team's running really well, along with our NBM Xfinity team. So this year's been really a blast. We've had a lot of success. You know, most recent race we've done was Dover, where we finished 16th. And for us, we just keep improving on our Xfinity team. It's fun to branch out in the truck series as well as an owner. And so this year, man, it's been a blast for my career.
Yeah, I mean, I've been following you since Daytona, and I think even in the Daytona race. Was that the Xfinity series that you ran?
Yes.
In Daytona.
Yeah.
And you finished, was it a top 20 finish?
Yeah, sure was. We finished 17th at Daytona.
Yep.
And you know, believe it or not, we were actually disappointed with that because we ran so much better than that in that race.
Yeah.
You know, at Daytona and Talladega, both, those are 2 racetracks that are super speedways for us, and they run restrictor placements. It's a different style of racing, and for us as a smaller team, it's actually a racetrack that we run better at. So for us, you know, we've ran really well in those races, top 10, top 15. So when we finished 17th, it was kind of a bummer, and Talladega was the next super speedway that we ran. And again, we ran top 10, top 15 all race, and with about 8 laps to go, we ended up getting in a crash and took us out of the race. So we had a beautiful Supra there, and unfortunately it's a little beat up now, but our body guys are really good. They're hanging a brand new body on that Supra to make it look really good again. Now,
I'm glad you mentioned Supra because that is the other reason that we're here today at Leith Toyota. We are going to be unveiling our beautiful new LeithCars.com number 66 Toyota Supra. About ready to throw the wraps off this race car?
I am. I'm ready.
All right, so we've had the big reveal of the all-new Toyota Supra race car, the LeithCars.com number 66, driven by this guy here, Timmy Hill. Timmy, you gotta love the way this thing looks, right?
It is. It's a beautiful car. I think even more so than last year's car. But you know, the LeithCars blue really pops on this thing, and I think all the fans at the racetrack, I know all the fans here really love it, and I think the fans at the racetrack are really going to take a liking to it, and I think it's going to pop well on television as well.
Now, I want to ask you a question since we got the hood up here on the Supra, and I love this. Supra, you can't miss that. And these headlights, which will be very similar, old decal, but very similar on the real car coming out soon. Tell us about that engine there. That is actually a Toyota V8 racing engine, right? You don't think about Toyota building racing engines like that.
It sure is, and there's a variety of racing engines that run in NASCAR, and actually our team owner Carl Long has actually ventured out into the engine building business. So he's actually got a whole shop full of engines. This is one of our own engines that we build and maintain in-house. So we're a small team, but we're trying to venture out and we're trying to do as much as we can by ourselves. So this is one of those avenues that we're looking at.
So is there anything that folks should look for besides this outstanding blue and white LeithCars.com race car at the Allsco 300? That's the race that we're going to be seeing you drive out, Timmy, May 25th, Saturday, 1 p.m. What can fans expect with that Xfinity race that day?
Yeah, that's one of our longer races. 300 miles is a long day. You know, it's only half of the 600, which is the Cup cars they run, but 300 laps, or excuse me, 300 miles is a long day.
A couple hundred laps?
Yeah, 200 laps.
200.
So it's going to be hot. It's going to be exhausting. It's going to be exhausting for everybody, for the drivers, for the pit crews. So that's a race where attrition happens. You know, cars fall out from blowing up, from suspension failures, from crashes. You see a lot of attrition there. So typically, if you finish that race, you're going to do pretty well.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Great working with you. We can't wait to see you in Charlotte real soon, and we will see you there too, Saturday, May 25th. Like us on YouTube, follow us, LeithCars.com. For 0 to 60 TV, I'm Mark Arson, Timmy Hill, Carl Long, NBM Motorsports. See you at the races.